All right. And hello, welcome back to another Marvel Champions video. I know, right? I'm on a roll. When was the last time y'all see me so motivated to make Marvel Champions videos? But yeah, uh, on the day you're watching this, they did announce the Civil War box is coming out. And again, you know how I don't like to be spoiled by anything. So I saw the title, I looked at the box, and I was just like, why would y'all give me Hulkling and Tigra? But, whatever. Regulars can't be choosers. So, but that has nothing to do with what we're about to do today. No, we are continuing our Shield expansion video. We are playing against MODOK. And on the table, Ghost Spider. Gwen Stacy, aka Ghost Spider. That's how you do it. And yeah, I know, the new heroes are here and stuff, but there's just so many things I want to try. There's so many things that I want to play with. And it's like, I'm like a kid in my own little wonderland. So I decided that I was gonna bust out Gwen Stacy and we were gonna play as Ghost Spider today, and we were gonna bring the pain to MODOK. So we're bringing her in probably her best aspect, protection. All right, because I normally don't play her in anything else that's not protection. All right, and I think we're ready to get started. So let's talk about the villain for a little bit before we start it. How we lose: A, we die, or B, right, we run out of environment cards to put on the deck. So when this scheme pops, we're gonna add another environment card to the field, and these environment cards are gonna power up these adaptoids. So we need to make sure that the scheme stays low so we never have to worry about these guys. Now, how do we win? We win by freeing these prisoners. So there's 4 prisoners here. These are the holding cells. Each holding cell is going to come with 2 lock counters on it. I'm using threat tokens because why not? And in order to get rid of these threat tokens, when we defeat an adaptoid, we remove one of these tokens. We can also spend 2 lightning resources or 3 resources of any type to remove 1 lock counter from here. And then if we reduce MODOK's HP to 0, we just remove 2 counters, period. So we have to finagle our way into how we want to do this, because after we beat the adaptoid, we're probably going to want to pay the resources to just free whoever this is. Now, that's enough about this. Let's get into the game. And what do we got? So we got Dr. Sinclair, Phantom Flip, Pirouette and Punch, George Stacy, and Ghost Kick. I'm actually not going to get rid of anything because I like everything. So what we're going to do is we're going to pay 1 resource to get George Stacy on the field. We're going to exhaust George Stacy and attach 1 event here face down. I don't understand why the events are face down when you can play them from the hand. They should be face up. Up to a maximum of 3. We're going to choose to ready up George Stacy. This is just an action. So let's flip. We're going to have Ghost Spider swing at MODOK for 2 HP. Now MODOK does have Retaliate, so he's going to deal 1 damage to us. And then we're going to pay 2 resources to play Ghost Kick. Hero response: after Ghost Spider uses a basic power, we deal 6 damage to enemy. So we're going to deal 6 damage to Adaptoid just to get him out the way. And when we play hero response, we get to ready up here Ghost Spider. And Ghost Spider is going to swing at MODOK again for another 2 HP. Bringing him down to 6 and us down to 8. And then we're going to end our turn and we're going to draw 5. And let's see what we get. Alright. There's a lot of cards that I like to see here. I would love to put them on a table. So let's see what we get. 1 counter is going to go here. MODOK is going to swing at us. And we will defend for 3. So he's going to swing at us for 1, 2, 3. so we take no damage. And then we're gonna get our. I'm really gambling with this with whatever this is. I'm hoping it's a when revealed. And it's not. It is drawing nearer, so that sucks. And the reason that sucks is because I was hoping to get Spider Tinkle. So, yep, we will not be having that. And I don't have an identity specific card. Oh, this is a pain. Alright. Well, it's our turn, so we're just going to pay one resource to get Unflappable out. And see, this is... It's when you do stops like this that you sort of end up putting yourself in a bad spot, if I could be completely honest, because now that I'm not standing up, I've got to sort of wait to ready myself. So yeah, we're just gonna, oh, I'm sorry, so after our turn begins, hold up, we discard the top card and we put one counter on Pursued by the Pass. Alright, whatever. And then we're going to pay one to play Unflappable, and we're going to end our turn by readying up and drawing 2 cards. Alright, that's fine. We're going to put one counter over here, and then MODOK is going to swing at us. We will activate something this time. We're actually going to pay 1 to play Not Today. So we're going to defend for attack and defend against an attack, and it gains +2, so it puts us at 5. And if we take no damage, we remove 2 threat from this game. So it's going to be Dark Designs. We're probably... the game is looking like it wants to give us our Nemesis minion real early. So we didn't take no damage. We can remove 2 threat from a scheme, and we can exhaust Unflappable to draw a card. And next up, we get our bad card, which is It's Alive. When revealed, each player searches the encounter deck and reveals an Adaptoid. Deal each player who did not engage a minion this way a face-down encounter card. Oh, I forgot to remove a counter when I beat that guy. Alright, so... hold up. Yeah? We're actually going to pay 1 resource to play Spider Tingle. We're going to deal 1 damage to ourselves, because we are Web Warrior, and we're going to cancel its when revealed effect and discard Spider Tingle. Yeah, so we don't got to worry about that. And then it's our turn, so bam. We discard because it's drawing near, so we put 1 resource over here. That sucks. No, we're not gonna take the 1 damage. I'm sorry, I just can't justify it. I'd rather get out the Adaptoid, because then we can put that dude down and actually deal with yeah, no, we're gonna get the Adaptoid out. It's fine. It's not that fun, but it's fine enough. Alright, so we got that. We will... Oof. What do I want to do here? We do have George Stacy. Alright, let's get started. We're going to play Face the Past. And if our Nemesis minion is going to come out, we're going to bring him out on our terms. So we're going to get the Lizard out. Alright. No, we're not. We're going to swing first at Adaptoid. Deal 2 damage to him. Then we're going to play Face the Past. Get out the Lizard. Ready ourselves up. And draw 3 cards. I got to remember that's the way we got to play this. And then... we do... Yeah. We don't have 5 threats removed. So we're going to have Ghost Spider swing at Adaptoid for 2 damage. And then we're going to activate our Ghost Kick. And we're going to deal... So we're going to play Ghost Kick. And we're going to use our double and Phantom Flip to deal 6 damage to an enemy. So we're going to deal 6 damage to the lizard, knocking him out. And... oh no, wait, I should do this. And we're going to deal 2 damage to Adaptoid. And then we ready ourselves up because of Ghost Kick. And then we're going to swing again at Adaptoid, knocking him out. And getting rid of this last counter from the holding cell. And giving us our first ally. Next, this one comes with 2. We could do Phantom Flip, but I think I'm actually going to have to flip down, and we got to discard Phantom Flip in order to get rid of Drawing Nearer. And oh, this is upgrade, huh? So we're actually going to pay one resource to get that onto the field. And yeah, I think that'll be it. I think that's all we'll do. Because I've never noticed that this set upgrade. So with an upgrade, it should just be sitting over here for us to use. So yeah, we're going to ready everything up. We're going to draw up to 6. We will keep the power of protection. Oh, wow. Okay, I see what the game wants me to do here. All right, so we're going to put 1 over here. MODOK is going to scheme for 2. So this is going to go up to 4. And then we get Dark Designs. So this is going to go to 4. Which makes me very, very sad. Because activation resolves. Oops, wrong stuff. We need this. So we will get the Lizard Man out. Shuffle our lovely deck. Oof. That side scheme needs to go somewhere with itself. And then we get out the lizard. And because we're still in the villain activation phase, his phase gets done. The lizard came out during this phase. So he is also going to scheme for 1. Now maybe he doesn't scheme because it's after you finish the activation, which should bring us to the deal the encounter cards. But I'm just going to play it like this because I feel it's more exciting this way. So we got that. And now we get 1 back card. And our back card is Psionic Blast. You are confused and MODOK schemes. Oof, that's a 1-0. So MODOK is going to scheme for 2, 3, 4. Oof, 4. So this scheme is going to pop. So after this activation, shuffle Adaptoid into the encounter deck. Alright. That makes me very, very sad. And we get an environment card into our thing. So we get Psionic Upgrade. Each Adaptoid gains Villainous and a Psionic trait. That is very bad. I have to remove all threat. Otherwise remove all threat from here and shuffle each Adaptoid minion from the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. So you and you both get sent back into the deck. And that was a very, very rough turn. We saw a bunch of things we didn't want to see. And now we got to figure this out. So we have Spider Tingle on the way. Well, over here. And this guy heals all our villains. So we got a lot of fun stuff. So here's the thing. We're going to do 2 to play for our Rep Bracelet. Another double to pay for our Wet Bracelet. We're going to exhaust George Stacy to put Not Today underneath. We will flip down to Ghost Spider, and we will... I want to attack, but there's really no point because he's just going to heal for 2. So we're just going to thwart to get rid of our Confuse. We're going to have the Flying Inhuman thwart for 2 off of this scheme. And he's going to take 1 consequential damage. And then everyone's going to ready up. And we're going to hold on to this double resource. I do have a plan for it. And we're going to draw. All right. That's exactly what I was hoping to see. We're going to draw 5 cards. So I drew a bunch of things I really wanted to see, which is really nice. So, bam. First things first. 1. And then regenerative research. When the villain phase begins, heal 1 damage from each enemy. MODOK goes up to 7. Oh, should I have? It's fine if I didn't heal. All right. So MODOK is going to swing at me. We will defend ourselves. And we're going to pay 1 resource to activate Not Today. So we're going to defend ourselves for 5. MODOK is going to swing at us for 1, 2. So we take no damage. We ready up ourselves. We exhaust Unflappable to draw a card. And then we exhaust our 2 web bracelets to draw 2 cards as well. Oh. And then the lizard is going to swing at me for 3 HP. I mean for 3 damage. And we will. Should I do that? I think we got it. I don't know if that's the best idea, but we're gonna use. My defense is at 3. Okay, this is probably gonna be a bonkers thing to do. So we will. I think this works, right? We should be able to play up to 2 defense. So we're gonna defend. We're gonna use 1 resource to play Never Back Down, giving us +2 defense for this attack. So we're at defend 5. And then we're going to use our double resource to play Stop Hitting Yourself. After you defend against an enemy attack and take no damage, deal damage to that enemy equal to your defense for that attack. So we just 3 to our 5. And because we're at 5, we deal 5 damage to him, knocking him out. Again, I don't know how I feel about that. That was a lot of things to do there. But yeah, that looks to be about right. So we got rid of that. He's gone. And then we get a bad card. And our bad card is Psionic Blast. Take X indirect damage where X equals MODOK scheme. Confuse each character that takes damage this way. Alright, so we're just going to deal 2 damage to ourselves. That's perfectly fine. And no, we're not. We're just going to take 1 damage because we're going to discard Spider Tingle and get rid of that stupid card. Alright, and now it's our turn. We're going to pay 1 resource to put on Armored Vest. We're going to thwart for 2 off of this, leaving that with 1 and leaving us with 1 consequential damage. And then we're going to ready up. And we're going to end our turn by readying it up and drawing 5. Oh, hold up. I see some things. I see some things that could be very helpful to us. Alright, so MODOK is, we put one thing there. MODOK heals for 1, bringing him back up to 8. And then he's going to swing at me for 1. We will defend. And we'll spend 1 resource to play Jump Flip. So he's going to swing at us for 2 and give the activating enemy an additional boost card. So he's going to swing for 2, 3, 4 to our 3, 4, and we take no damage. And we did spend a lightning resource, so we get to remove 2 threat from the main scheme. So we shuffle Adaptoid back into the encounter deck. We discard that. We stand ourselves back up. And then we activate, oh, I'm sorry, we got to activate Unflappable and Web Bracelet. So these get discarded and we draw 3. I am drawing so many cards. I love this. I'm not sure about the rest of y'all, but all this drawing, it makes me a very, very happy camper here. All right. And now we get one bad card, which is Psionic Force Field. Attached to MODOK, attached enemy gains Stalwart. When an attached character will take any amount of damage, place it here instead. Then if there is at least 5 damage here, discard this card. All right. So now here's the thing, right? This is a rule question. So MODOK has Retaliate, right? And when I would attack him, if I deal no damage to him, do I still take the Retaliate because he has a shield on? I would think so. Because I would play it in the same way where, as I'm a hero, if I defend against an attack and I have Retaliate and a shield on me, you would still take the damage. So I'm assuming it plays that way. I could be wrong. I don't think I am, though. But alright. Alright, so let's get to our turn. We are not confused or nothing, so we can thwart for 1 to finally get rid of this card that's been causing me so many problems. We're going to use our Ticket to the Multiverse, and we're going to discard it to spend... Oh, I didn't know the resources change. Huh. That's interesting. So we're going to spend this to get rid of that, and then we're going to spend 2/5 resources to get the next holding cell out, so we get the strong Inhuman who comes in with toughness. And then we have holding cell. Spend a wild resource or 3 resources any type, removal not counter from here. So, you know what? I'm actually going to use these counters. And then we're going to spend 2 resources to get Nerves of Steel onto the field. Now, here's the thing. I'm in a really good spot here. So what I want to do is I want to flip down. We're going to choose to shuffle Ticket to the Multiverse from my discard pile back into my deck. Because our goal is to get out our next holding cell person. I know I said I wasn't going to spend any resources, but I think I should just spend it. It feels better that way. Alright, so everyone's ready. We all ready up. And then we draw 6. So we get Spider Tingle Ticket. Flow Like Water. I mean, here's the thing, right? I didn't realize this, but Ticket to Multiverse is a double resource, a double wild resource, so that's really freaking good. Alright. Like, really good. Because I'm going to use it, get rid of that, use Gwen Stacy's effect, shuffle this back into my deck, and get it one more time. So that'll be fun. And then, yeah, we do have some defense cards, so I think we're good. I sort of want to heal, but whatever. 1. MODOK will scheme for 2, 3, 4. And then this card gains boost token for each AIM minion in the victory display. Well, there is no AIM minion, so he's only going to put... So this is going to go up to 5, which is really scary. Because I really don't want to see another upgrade hit the field. And then we get a bad card, which is Evil Alliance. Each nemesis minion activates against you. If none did, put 3 counters on pursuit by the pass. Man, yo, they're really not going to let the lizard go. They just ain't going to do it. Alright. Our turn. So we get our bad card. What do I want to do here? We're going to spend our wilds to get rid of 1 counter. Oh, that's a hero action. So I can't do that. Alright, that's fine. We're going to use our Ticket to the Multiverse to get Flow Like Water out. We're going to use her effect, however, to put Ticket to the Multiverse back inside our deck. And then we're going to flip down. No, we're not going to flip down, actually. I do. We will pay 2 resources to get out Dr. Sinclair. And we're going to exhaust Dr. Sinclair and spend a genius resource, right, to heal damage from your alter ego equal to your recovery. We can't discard one status card from our identity. So we're going to heal back up to full HP. She is in the alter ego action. It's permanent, so she's staying over there. And then we're going to flip over, and we're going to have Ghost Spider thwart for 1. And we're going to have Flying Inhuman thwart for 2 as well. I'm a little scared because he's at 2 HP now, so I don't want him to die. So we're going to hold on to Strong Inhuman. Sadly, I didn't have any cards that would let me like use my fun stuff. So I think that's going to be it. And yeah, so I feel like this is going to be the run where we go to swing. Actually, what I should do is I'm going to swing with Strong Inhuman. So we're going to deal 3 damage to MODOK, bringing him down to 5. His Retaliate is going to pop off our Tough, but he will take 1 consequential damage. And then I'm going to end my turn. So we're going to ready everyone up. And then we're going to draw... Okay. Up. Y'all saw that, right? I shuffled it. I shuffled that deck real good. All right. No, MODOK doesn't take the damage because he has that dumb shield on him. So, all right, that explains that. So we're just gonna keep the tough status on him. That's fine. All right. 1 counter goes over here. MODOK will swing at us, and we will defend. He's gonna swing at us for 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're gonna defend for 4. And then we're gonna activate our double resource to play Phantom Flip. We're going to remove 5 threat from the scheme, stand ourselves back up, activate Unflappable and Web Bracelet to draw 3 cards. That's what I'm looking for. All right. All right. Bad card is... Nowhere is safe. Place 1 counter on Pursuit by the Past, and we're back to this dumb stuff again. So, come on out, Lizard, and come on out, Regenerative Research. I normally don't flip this card over because I know that I'm supposed to pull out the minions, so it's sort of like, what are we even doing? Oh, I don't have Spider Tingle, so... Alright, I guess that's that for that. Or, is that a 1 revealed effect? That is a 1 revealed effect. So hold up. I could actually pay 2 resources to play Pirouette and Punch. So we actually just ignore that and don't have to worry about that for right now, which I think that's what I'm going to do. There are no boost icons on it, so we don't deal any damage, but we do cancel this 1 revealed effect, so we don't have to worry about that. And then we're going to have Ghost Spider swing. Can I Ghost Spider swing? No. Here's the thing. I don't want to spend 3 cards because I can do so much more with just what I have in my hand. But that is an entire minion and stuff, so we're not going to worry about that. I'm going to have Ghost Spider thwart. Oh, we did play a defense card, didn't we? No? No, we didn't. Oh, I thought we did. And... yeah, we're going to have her thwart. There's nothing for her to thwart, but we will use a double resource to play Ghost Kick. And we're going to deal 6 damage to MODOK, wiping off his shield. And we're going to stand ourselves back up. We do take 1 damage, so that's fine. And then we're going to swing at MODOK again for 2 damage. So he takes 2, I take 1. Alright, and then we're going to ready up everyone. And draw. Oh, neat. Alright, we got something here, on here. Alright, so 1 counter goes over here. MODOK is going to swing. We will activate... we're going to defend. And we're going to play Nerves of Steel and Spider Tingle to play Stop Hitting Yourself. So as long as we take no damage, we should be good. So he's going to attack us for 1. For 1, we take no damage. So we deal 4 damage to him, bringing him down to 2. And because of Flow Like Water, we're going to deal another damage, bringing him down to 1. Then we stand ourselves up and we activate Unflappable and Web Bracelet to draw 3 cards. Yeah. Alright. And then our bad card is Adaptoid. Oh, you'll love to see it. Is there anything I want to do for that? Not really. So. Alright. What do we want to do here? We can... We're going to have Ghost Spider knock out MODOK, bringing him down to 0. And we're going to remove 2 counters from... Now, here's the thing. There's a lot of things that are about to go down here, so I think I get to choose how to resolve this. And we're going to use a double resource to play Ghost Kick. So, and we're going to deal our 6 damage to Adaptoid. So first off, we're going to use MODOK's effect to get Saragraza out. And then we're going to use Ghost Kick on Adaptoid, knocking him out. Yes. So we knock him out. And when we knock him out, we get rid of a counter from the holding cell. And then we're actually going to spend our Genius resource. Oh, I'd have to spend... Okay. So we're going to spend a Genius resource to get rid of 1. And then we're going to spend 3 counters to get rid of the last holding cell. And we're going to get Psionic Inhuman onto the field. Alright. And now all we got to do is beat up MODOK. And we are good. Oh, and we ready ourselves up. I'm sorry. Forgot to do that. So MODOK is back at it with 10 HP. Alright. Oh, he's good. After this ally thwarts, remove 1 lock counter from a holding cell. Alright, so we have all our allies out. And now we just need to beat MODOK. So of course we're going to start swinging. Right? So I started shooting. We're going to swing with Ghost Spider, deal 2 damage, take 1 retaliate. We're going to have Strong Inhuman swing, dealing 3 damage, knocking off his tough. And he takes 1 damage from Consequential. And then we're going to have Saragraza attack. She has range, so she's going to deal 2 damage to MODOK. And she will only take 1 damage because of Consequential. And I think that's all she wrote. Yeah, so that's going to be the end of our turn. So we have all our allies out, so we're going to ready up everyone. And then we're going to draw. All right, yeah, and I think we have everything we need over here to win next turn. So, we get 1 counter here. MODOK is going to swing at us. We will activate, pay 1 to activate Jump Flip. So we're going to defend. And he's going to deal 3 damage to us. We block it. So we stand up. Well, we stand up from the interrupt, right? And then we get to draw 3 cards. Because of it. Basically Unflappable Bracelet. And then we get to remove 2 threat from the scheme. So we're going to remove 2 threat from there. And then we get one bad card. And it better not be something stupid, because I got to get out of jail free card. Attached to Modok, Modok gains +5 hit points. Man, come on now. What are we doing here? Oh, flow like water, I deal 1 damage, so he's at 2 HP. And because of that 5 HP he gets, he's going to be at 7. Oh, alright. Alright. I don't want to do this here. Hold up. Let me see if there's something. Because I'm hoping I still have a Ghost Kick left. There should be 3 of them. Alright, so I should have 1 more Ghost Kick left in my last 5 cards. So what are the chances of my last 5 cards being a Ghost Kick? We're going to have Ghost Spider swing at Modok. We're going to take 1 Retaliate. We're going to deal 2 damage to him, bringing him up to 5. We're going to play Face the Pass. We're going to bring out our Nemesis minion, the Lizard, and we will stand up and draw 3 cards. Please give me what I want. Please give me what I want. Of course not. Of course not. Of course not. Shoot. Of course they don't give me what I want. We're going to have Ghost Spider swing at Modok for 2 damage. Yeah, this doesn't matter. We're going to have her swing at Modok for 2 damage, bringing him down to 3 HP. We take 1 more consequential damage, and then we're going to have Strong Inhuman swing at Modok for 3, knocking him out and ending the game. Man, I don't know why I was thinking so hard about that. I was really trying to use Ghost Kick, and it was the last card. It was the last card. Oh, that was going to be such a beautiful setup. But, yeah. This was Ghost Spider. I like... that was beautiful, alright? Like, I only flip down to Alter Ego sometimes because I felt bad for him, alright? Truly, truly. I think what I want to put in this deck, though, is I definitely want to add an electrostatic armor into this deck. Because I found myself never playing. So let me show you the like other parts of the deck, right? Wait, how long has this video been going on for? 40 minutes. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make another video after this one talking about my Ghost Spider deck. And y'all can let me know if y'all like it or not. But until then, I hope you all enjoyed me. Well, not suffering through this. We spanked this boy, alright? We made him rethink his life decisions. Because I know if I got spanked like that, I'd really, like, turn to Christ or something. And that was a joke. Sometimes it's rough being the only one who laughs. But yeah, all that jazz aside, I will catch you all in the next one with a deck showcase. Peace.